Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bull Moose Baba here on the morning of Sunday, July 5th, 2020. Well, I hope all of you had a good July 4th because it was going to be your last one. 99.9% sure that that was your last one. In the old timeline, it would be 100% sure. But I'm giving you that 1/10 of a percent because I'm here, your favorite alien. So today I'm going to talk to you about the United States. It has no citizens, but it does have factions, pigmentations, thugs, politicians, crooks, people who want to hate other people. It's got, in that regards, bigotry. Uh, People looking after number one, accumulation of wealth, power, hunting people. But there is no citizens here. And that's been demonstrated in the last 3 months, especially the last month, with what's happening in the policing. Yes, the police has a terrible problem, but that's because there's no citizens. That is the root cause of everything that you got here. And look at what you're saying. Oh, we got a race issue here. You never had a race issue in the United States, ever. Or anywhere on this planet have you had a race issue. Maybe 40,000 years ago when the Neanderthals were here, you may have had a race issue, but they're gone. Your history tells you that, right? What happens if you had the Neanderthals, the Homo erectus, and other hominids here at the same time? Then you would have a race issue. You don't have a race issue here. You have a pigmentation issue, a factions issue, and no government. That's what you got. You got anarchy. And what are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing. Look at that. You got a pandemic, you can't even handle that. You've already gone over, by the end of today, you'll go over 3 million infected on this country. That's 1% of your population, Americans. 1%. And that hasn't sunk in to your watermelon heads yet, has it? And then you're wondering why my people didn't save you when the Mushka, who hates you with a passion because they used to be on this planet. This used to be their planet before your kind was even in the twinkle of God's eye. And they hate you with a passion because they're saying what you did to this planet. And boy, you sure messed it up, haven't you? That's why we laughed at you when we came to see, because we look like you. We're not related to you, but we are so close to you that our DNA is probably 95.1% of yours. That's how close we are. Okay? We're humanoids, just like you. Live longer. If you take your year around the sun, our year is a little longer. It's 379 days of your days around our sun. That's our year. Our day is a little longer too, 25 hours, 22 minutes compared to 23:56 for yours. But hey, other than that, our planet's 1.1 times your size, so our gravity's a little thicker. Our atmosphere's a little thicker. Yeah. And we can withstand pandemics that you can't. But other than that, what are you going to do, Americans? I haven't seen a single one of your people, whether it's black pigmentation, white pigmentation, or whatever, or a he, she, he, and a what's it, come up there and say, we got to sit down and discuss our country and our planet. What are we going to do? What is it to be human? What is it to be American? You haven't decided that at all. You got to and keep the Constitution almost what it is, but you got to change the Constitution. You got to develop a new Constitution, keeping at least 80% of your old one here. Your old one still works for you. You gotta bring a new one in. You gotta have it at least 80% of your old one in the new one. But you won't do that. And like I said, next year you have 155 million of you dead, 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 and your country won't exist. But that's up to you. That's out of my hands. Anyway, your first step would be to elect the Restore the Union ticket by Mr. Bull Moose Bubba himself here, and that's Mr. John Kasich and Miss Tulsi Gabbard. They don't have to do any campaigning. They don't have to do any speeches. They don't have to kiss any babies. All you have to do is get your rear ends or send your ballots in for the November election and vote for them. Tell the Democrats and Republicans you want to change the country. You want to establish an American/human culture, paralleling. Set up a human culture and have the American culture parallel it. That's what you need to do. But will you? Hell no. Will you vote for Mr. Kasich and Miss Tulsi Gabbard? If I get 1,000,000 votes, and we need 75, I want to get 75 million. But would I get 1,000,000? I'm putting this up to you, Americans, as a challenge. Those of you who hate the government, who hate the Democrats, Republicans, and want to establish a new way of thinking, a new way of governing. And mind you, look at your Constitution. 80% of it is good. 20% of it's bad. So what do you say? This is your favorite alien and Bull Moose Bubba saying, the ball's in your court. Good day.